Cell phones in schools is a topic that's become bigger and bigger in an age filled with technology. We've talked a lot about this.
We sure have, and the schools are talking a lot about it. Governor Glenn Youngkin talking about it. He tasked school divisions with finding policies to keep those phones out of the classroom. But now that many of those policies have been decided, schools are taking a closer look at the disciplinary measures. What happens when people don't play along?
Right. And 10 News anchor Abby Coleman joins us tonight in studio. And Abby, so these policies take effect really soon.
Yeah, like you said, we've been talking about these policies for months, but starting after winter break, it's going to get real. Whether you're putting your phone in a locked pouch for the entire day or being able to use it only between classes, changes are ahead for a lot of students. But as for what happens when your child breaks the rules, there's some debate on the best form of discipline.
There are just some rules that we all have to follow, and there's a good reason. We're not just trying to be punitive.
New school cell phone policies have proven divisive, and with state guidelines not setting any specific disciplinary measures, schools are taking different approaches.
We had some parents who were concerned that some of our discipline pieces were a little strong to start with.
Karen Woodford is the deputy superintendent in Bedford County, where they have one of the stricter policies.
It is a progressive discipline model, so usually students are warned, and then, they may get a day of in-school suspension.
The model goes like this. Your first offense is a warning. Second offense, a day of in-school suspension. Third, 3 days of ISS. And by the time you get to your fourth and fifth, you're looking at out-of-school suspension.
It's not a secret. It's not something kids are we're going to get caught and end up in ISS and we didn't know about it.
In Roanoke City, they're taking a slightly different approach. First offense is a warning. Second offense, your device is taken for the day and a parent is called. But by your fourth offense, you're looking at an in-person conference. School board chair Dr. Eli Jamison tells me their model is also progressive.
By the time a kid may face something as significant as ISS, there's going to have been a lot of conversations. We are not looking to have a zero tolerance policy.
Jamison says they want to make sure students know this is serious, but also give them room to grow.
We've tried to really bear in mind we all make mistakes, and I think our progressive discipline policy reflects that you get a second and third chance, but you're going to get more and more attention every time you do it.
Both districts may have different approaches, but in the end, they're both aiming for the same goal: ensuring students succeed in the classroom.
We have a great group of students, and they understand, and the students we've talked to, they may not like it, but they get it.
And we have a more in-depth look at all of those policies on our website. But this has definitely proved to be a very divisive topic. We've heard from a lot of you guys at home, and the response is very varied. And that's from what I've heard talking to people just out and about, too. Cell phones really kind of came up while I was in school, and now my sister's in high school, and I mean, she's in the middle of this. They're figuring it out.
She doesn't want to give it up, does she?
I don't think she does, but I think she is very compliant. Like, I don't think she would ever want to get in trouble. So when they say put your phone up, it's up for sure. But it's been very interesting to see which schools do what thing.
Absolutely.
Because every policy is a little different. Even though you have these state guidelines, you don't have to do the same thing.
Well, the officials you're talking to, I think, are being very reasonable about it. It's like first offense, we're going to talk to you about it, and then we'll keep on going down the road. We started hearing all these horror stories about children banished, mass deportations. They're
not going to throw you out of school.
But I mean, I think they're taking a reasonable approach.
Absolutely.
Everybody wants the right thing.
Absolutely.
Yep, a lot to figure out when they return to school after Christmas.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Abby.